Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we will set up my weekly spread for the week of August 11th, right? Yeah, but first we got to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is my new planner. So One Book July is officially over because it is now the second week of August, and at the end of July I was feeling the itch to switch planners. I was seeing a lot of people talk about Erin Condren, and that ultimately led to me switching to this planner you see in front of me. I went ahead and ordered it on Amazon because I didn't feel like waiting the multiple weeks it takes for Erin Condren planners to get to me. That's one thing that is quite discouraging when ordering from their website, is that it always seems to take weeks to get to me. I don't know if that's because I live on the East Coast, but they simply have not resolved their long shipping times to receive products. So I went ahead with this planner and I'm really happy with it. This is a vertical weekly in the very neutral color scheme, as you can see by my gray tabs here. And I went with this simplistic floral cover from their new designs for the year. And so far, I really like it. This is the minimalist design on the inside with this very simple cover on the outside. No customization available because it was from Amazon. And you were able to choose the inside of your planner, which was nice, the layout and the design, which I appreciated. And it got to me in about 2 days, which was really neat. So let me do a quick flip through of this and then we'll get right into the plan with me. So like I said, this is the life planner in the vertical layout. This is the 2025-2026 planner. And you can see here the minimalist design, which is what I like because planning with stickers, I appreciate having a very minimal planner to put stickers down on. Here we have the yearly calendar from July of 25 to December of 26. Then we have the monthly boxes. I added just these monthly stickers here for maybe memory keeping or goal setting. I haven't decided yet, but I always like to put in some light stickering on this page. These were actually from a sheet I had from Kevin A. Creates when I was on his PR team. Definitely check out his shop. He has great stickers. But I've used this page very differently in past years, and it just feels so good to be back in the Erin Condren planner. The cool thing that they're doing now is you get 2 extra months in the front of the planner. So this came with May and June. Obviously, I didn't get this planner until the very end of July, so I didn't plan out these months, but pretty neat that you get the extras in here to start your planning early, which a lot of people appreciate. Then we go into the July monthly, which again, didn't get this planner until the very end of July, so I didn't set it up. Also didn't use many of these weeks. However, I did set up this week in my planner. I did post a picture on Instagram of this. This is using a very old planner Kate kit that I set up, and I really like it. And I have so missed this kind of format and style of planning, and I'm so happy to be back here. So let me show you my July or August monthly. This is super simple because I didn't have an August kit on hand, but luckily I was going through stickers and I found this one from Chrissy N Designs from, I think this was from 2023 maybe. And I put this down just to highlight some of the big events for the month, things that I wanted to remember specifically, and also some upcoming travel that I have this month. So that's the August monthly set down. As you can see, there's a pretty big gap here, but I just wanted to add something. And that didn't bother me. I haven't even finished this yet because I haven't put in the date dots. Totally fine. But let's get into setting this week up for the week of August 11th. This week is going to be a busy week. I have some meetings, but I'm also traveling at the end of the week. I am flying to Philadelphia for a convention and training, non-work related. And I pulled out this mini kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. that I had in my collection from a few years ago. This was like her Taylor Swift themed kit, I think, from the album she came out with. But I think it's generic enough where even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, you could still use this kit. It's a pretty good anytime kit, so we're going to use that, and let's get started. Also, I'm wondering, do people still enjoy Plan With Me's? Because I still see like tons of people doing them. Anyways, this is the full 4-page kit. So you have your full boxes here. Then this deluxe page has some extra boxes, some sidebar stuff, which is nice. This page has some washi strips, the infamous flags, little checklists, and some headers. And then this last page has weekend banner, headers, more boxes to plan out your week. This is definitely an older kit because this format is very different than what you'll find in her shop today. So we'll get started by laying down the full boxes. And as you can see, this is a very clean layout. All it has is black and white, the days of the week, and the mini month is finally gone. Praise the Lord that they decided to finally get rid of that. I know that annoyed a lot of people. It annoyed me because it just took up space and I wound up covering it up anyways. But we'll get started here with our full boxes for the weekly spread. I do have another order from, well, I have 2 orders from Coffee Monsters Co. coming. One is just a reorder from her last release. And then eventually my pre-order will come in, which has some pouches and other exciting items from her anniversary event a couple weeks ago. But those I won't expect to see for quite some time. I did place an order with Planner Kate from her 11th anniversary sale. That was a pretty big order that I got. So that will get here when it gets here. Probably in a week or so. Her orders ship usually extremely fast. I think she has like a whole team of people. And I'm going to use this little one with the cat because I think this is so cute with the guitar. So we'll put that here. And while we have this page, let's see how this washi should fit. I think I can do both, but let's see how this works out here. We'll line this up right with the lines. Like I said, I have really missed being in an Erin Condren planner. As much as I have loved trying other types of planners, I always come back to Erin Condren. You guys see that time after time again when I'm struggling with what planners to use. Somehow, some way, Erin Condren always beckons me home, and I'm back in this one. This planner wasn't cheap either. It was $65, $66 on Amazon. And I was looking on their website, and that was pretty comparable to just ordering from them, minus the fact that I got, 2-day shipping. I can't believe the price of planners. It's pretty wild. So, in case you're wondering, yes, you can get Amazon orders. You can order Erin Condren planners from Amazon. Anyway, let me keep putting these in here. We'll do the today's at the top. I don't think this comes with date covers, no. So what I was doing was just lining up with this line. I really wish that this was squared, but that's not a big deal. You can literally just cover it like such if you have headers. I appreciate that this kit and her kits still come with headers because I like to cover up some of the lines. They don't bother me that much. I used to go crazy with headers. I'm sure you guys remember the glitter header trend from years past. I still like including these little headers here. This top section, I've been using it for like appointments or daily reminders. Also my work schedule I've been kind of including in this section, so we'll follow that trend with this spread as well. We're almost done with these. Just do these last two here. Excellent. Let me grab that weekend banner. We'll put that at the top. So yeah, really been enjoying this planner. Actually, I might put this, we'll put it right there. Do something a little bit different this week. So we do also have the to-do headers. So let me also Put these in here. I have some little emojis left from the last kit that I could use for work. I think these will fit in actually just fine. This is from the spread I had last week, but these 5 will work perfect. Actually, the perfect size. So we'll do that in a moment. Let's do the sidebar since this kit actually has a sidebar. I'm going to flip this upside down like the good old days to get my stickers straight. And we'll fill these in. Do we have like a this week? Yeah, we do. We'll start with that guy here. Just to kind of fill in. I'll do this weekly sticker first. I'll use this probably for tracking dinners. And then you get 3 lists. I will probably use one of these for like packing list, like a reminder type deal. This one's not going to fit, I don't think. So we'll just leave this space kind of blank at the bottom, or I could trim down a box. Actually, there's a couple habit trackers. Let's use these on the bottom. So we'll flip this back over again, and we'll put these 2 down here. Not sure what I'll track. Maybe vitamins and water or walking or something. Maybe that's a good idea. We'll do that. We'll do meds and movement. We'll do meds/vitamin. This is the Sarasa Dry or the Sarasa Mark On in 0.4. Really been loving this. Now we can actually get into planning the days. So we'll put one of these guys, I think, on every day for working. No time off planned for this week. That's the following week. I will be gone for the whole week. So it'll be kind of like a memory keeping type spread, I think. And apologies, I just whacked my tripod when I was flipping that over. Let's see, Monday we'll be working from home. Tuesday, what did I write last week? Work at office. Work at office. And same thing for Wednesday. I know I've mentioned it on here a couple times, but starting in September, I have to be at the office 3 days a week. They are changing our hybrid work policy, which I wish they weren't, but it seems to be the direction a lot of companies are going in right now, isn't it? Okay, so Monday evening, I do have 2 calls. I have a Zoom at 6 and a Zoom at 7, so I think I'm going to use these little boxes here. Where do I want to use these ones? I'll use these 2. We'll use these 2. We'll say Zoom at 6 and Zoom at 7. And I can actually use those little laptops as well to mark these. And we'll put these 2 both at the bottom, kind of right next to each other. Get 2 little laptops for these. Maybe I'll just use 1. Kind of go like that. Yeah, we'll just do 1. Okay, that's everything for Monday right now. Tuesday, I also have a meeting, so we'll do this one to say Zoom 7. Put this guy right here. Maybe, yeah, we'll do it at the top. And I'll use another one of these little small stickers, I think. Funny how these two kits actually wound up working together really nicely. So that's it for Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I actually don't have anything right now. So what I think I might do, I don't know if this will fit. I don't think so. I think what I'll do Wednesday is put one of these little emoji checklists right here for the day. I could also do one of these on here too. Yeah, that's cute. That looks really nice. I'm not going to put anything in this space here. It's small. So let's flip over to the second half of the week. Thursday is trash day, and I don't have any meetings on Thursday, so I'm actually going to grab my Coffee Monster Co. sticker binder right here. You've all seen this in past videos, and we're going to look for a trash day sticker. I have this just kind of off the camera while I'm digging for one. Here we go. We'll just use this little stinky guy. This is really cute. Actually, we might as well leave this binder here because Thursday will be payday. So let me see. Maybe we'll use this like gray flag for that. Just put that guy kind of like right there. Excellent. We'll put this binder back on my planner cart and we'll write this in here. Excellent. So nothing Thursday, nothing Friday. Saturday morning, we have to bring our kitty cat to the vet. So I'm going to use this here. That's at 9 o'clock. Got really lucky there with the appointment. So we'll do that. And then Saturday night will be packing. So Saturday, Sunday will be, you know, packing and getting ready. So I'm wondering if I could squeeze this box in here. I think I will. Because I will be making lists, I'm sure, of everything I need to do. And then what we'll do here too is we'll put some checklists down on these days. Real quick. To kind of fill some of this space in. That's not very straight, but I can fix that. Excellent. And then Sunday, let's put in maybe this guy for my flight. This is cute, so we'll put that here. And Sunday evening, I'm just gonna write, maybe we'll just say check into hotel. Even though it's gonna be like Sunday afternoon, basically. I'll put that there. And then maybe I'll put a box here for getting dinner, exploring, because I'll have some time Sunday night to kind of explore around the area and the hotel that I'll be staying at. So we'll put that there. I'm trying to think what else I want to put on here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. Oh, I should put something Sunday for you know, I don't think I need to. We'll leave that off of there. I think this will be good for the week. So yeah, that will be my setup for my weekly spread. Still have lots of stickers left to play around with, which is great. This planner did not come with a ruler, so I found this one on my planner cart. It's an older one. It's not like the ones that have the stencils on it, but it still clips in and works just as well for me to find my place. So that looks excellent for my weekly spread. I'm so happy, like I said, for being back in this planner. But let me show you some of the differences with this one as opposed to what you would get if you ordered from the website. So this planner goes through July of 2026. And then there is a small notes section in the back. There's a few pages here if I wanted to jot down some ideas, not too many. We do get the heritage and awareness observances. I kind of wish they put this in the front of the planner instead of the back, just because I feel like it's kind of hidden and these things need to be more important. So I wish this was in the front. We also have this keep in touch page. I never used that. We have a year at a glance looking at 2027. And that's it. There's no folder or pocket back here. I kind of wish there was a pocket. I could put one in here on the back cover if I wanted to, but that's all right. I don't necessarily need that. And yeah, that's the planner. And I am so happy that I decided to purchase this and move back into this planner. I have no idea what planner I'm going to be using next year. Probably will stick in this one for a little while until I change my mind and I want to try something different. But yeah, that is the new planner. That is the plan with me. And I think that's it for this video. Let me know what planner you guys are using. Have you switched around? I've switched around a lot lately, but I think I'm going to stick with this one for the foreseeable future until I decide to change things up again. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, listening to me chat for a little while. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, friends.